let's tell them that we have got issues here.
A very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, Patricia and David. And it is a very calm evening. I'm just looking outside at the moment. There's hardly a breath of wind. When I looked at the meter, it said 3, but I really can't see anything moving at all. It's west-southwest. It's been a dry day, lovely day for a Monday walk. 14 degrees Celsius now. Seems to be a sort of the common theme, 14 degrees at this time of night. 100% cloud cover and 1019.3. Our two single-handers are en route, so we will be talking to them, and I think that will be it. It will be a very fast net tonight, which is good because I'm waiting for my lunch. Yep, a bit late today. Okay, let's start with Narida, Gulf Harbour Radio. Nothing heard from Narida. She's on her way from Vavau to Savu Savu. How about Soy Libra, Gulf Harbour?
Patricia and Dave. I am currently doing some good time here. About 12-15 knots of wind coming out of the west, as Dave predicted, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, the AIS had you doing a rip snorter speed, so I'll be interested to get your details. Yeah, good, a very good wind direction for you. Go ahead, Andy. And by the way, on my walking group today, everyone was very impressed with how you cooked crayfish. Over.
Impressed them more because I got a 120 centimeter wahoo today. Over.
Oh my goodness! I hope you've got a decent freezer. Oh, that's that'll. I like wahoo. It's a sort of a good moist fish, a bit more oily than mahi. So yeah. Oh, well, that's well done. You're certainly not going to be starving when you get to Tonga. Excellent. Well, that is a good fish, and good to hear that there's. I think that's the first wahoo we've heard about, isn't it? Yeah, this season. So well done, Andy. Go ahead. Over.
Okay, I am currently at 21 degrees, 52 minutes south by 177 degrees, 20 west. The wind is, my course is 2 east true, and I'm doing about 5.5 knots. The wind is coming out of the west at 12 to 15 knots, and it's just a gentle swell of maybe a meter coming out of the west. The cloud cover is 5%, and barometer is 1012. Over.
Boy, no wonder you sound so cheerful. What with the wahoo and the lovely sunny day, what could be a better life than at sea? 2152 south. Soy Libra is en route from North Minerva to Tonga Tapu. 17720 west on a course of 028 true, 5.5 knots with the wind 12 to 15 from the west. Yeah, I think when I looked earlier it was about 5.8 on the AIS. I thought, wow. The gentle, nice swell, less than 1 meter roughly. And 5% cloud cover 1012. So, and I did mention the wahoo. Pretty good, good day's effort there. I'll just see if David's got any news, good or ill. Anything to add? I'll pass the microphone.
Yeah, well, that's interesting about that westerly wind because the models are not picking that up. However, tomorrow. Looking at tomorrow at about lunchtime, southwest. Looks like southwest at about 15 knots, 15 knots. So pretty much what you've got today, slight difference in direction, but
Still good.
it's doing well. See what Wednesday looks like at lunchtime. It changes directions, so we do have a wind shift on Wednesday. So out of the south, about 17, 18 to 20, 17 to 18 to 20 out of the south. And let's take a look at precipitation now. It looks like you're going to have a very pleasant day with the wind for you. Looks like a perfect direction on Wednesday. You probably would be in by Wednesday, I would guess. Over.
Yeah, it's the weather. He mentioned the wind tomorrow. Tomorrow's wind coming from the same direction it is today. Over.
Be a bit further south.
What I said was southwest for tomorrow at about lunchtime, southwest. And then it shifts on Wednesday to south, about, we'll call it 18 to 20, 18 to 20. Over.
I'm hoping to be in by Wednesday, maybe Thursday. It depends on how fast things go. I'm currently under business here, like called the magic carpet ride. It gets flat fast. Over.
Okay, well, looking at Thursday, if that's the ETA, winds are shifting even more to the southeast winds, and still pretty nice. Looking at about 15 to 20, I would say, out of the southeast for Thursday. So, boy, there's no rush to get in there. You're not having to beat a front, a trough, or anything else that I could see. So, looks like a perfect little window to get to Tonga. Over.
Here, this beautiful window. I'm so happy with this window to Tonga. Over.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm looking at just GFS on the AIS, and at the moment it's had you doing southwest all day, not the westerly that you have got. So yeah, no, it looks a very, very nice passage. So, well, you deserve a good one every now and again, don't you? Just makes you realise why you're out on the ocean. All right, well, you've got no boats around you, so have a good, peaceful night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow, Andy. Over.
Yeah, I have a comment about the window. It may look west to me, but that's relative wind because the boat's moving along, and it could be different from the actual true wind. Over.
Aha. Okay. All right. Well, that would make more sense. So we'll put our faith back in the models again. All right, and it's good that you are in the position that the AIS says you are in tonight. All right, well, we'll talk to you again tomorrow, Andy, and yeah, enjoy that good fresh fish. Makes a change from lobster, I suppose. Okay, we'll clear with you and go to the other single-handed, Narida, Gulf Harbour. Yeah, good copy on you, Jan. It looks like you're going to have a busy night with a few hard obstacles in the road. Go ahead, over.
I carefully took the course, making sure that I'm keeping well over 3 miles off any charted vessels, which I heard that some of them are actually 3 miles off their pot position, so hopefully we'll stay safe overnight. We've had quite a rough day earlier. It's cold now, but we did have a lot of those big grey clouds all over, and regularly, and generally about 15, 16, 18, or 18 actually, and I moved right down. I was still making 6 to 7 knots. I couldn't slow the boat down. Anyway, at present, my position is 17 degrees, 5 minutes south, 178 degrees, 04 minutes west. I'm at a course of 262, which takes me to the north of what's known as the Sicily. My speed is around 5 knots, up and down, around 5 knots. The winds are right down, they're just about 14 knots, 2 winds from the course, making us a bit more difficult because about 2 meters from the southeast, which is quite close, about 6 seconds. So we've really been getting knocked around over the afternoon, certainly. And even now it's still slowly. Cloud cover, most of us have been saying that there was slight suffocation, lots of green clouds, there's much more white. Sunset in a moment. And the thermometer is pretty steady at 105, just over to 613. No copy, over.
Yeah, pretty good. Copy. We have Narida on the way to Savu Savu at 1752 south, 17804 west. The wind has dropped a little bit, now 14 knots from the southwest. The sea is a bit of a problem, 2 meters southeast, but quite close, about 6 second period. Course 280, I think that sounds about right, true, at 5 knots and a steady bar of 1013. Was that pretty close, Jan, over?
Yes, I've been emailing Norman Marina and the customs people to say, am I going to have to need to? Can I need to? Somewhere as well. Because I'm trying to keep my speed down to about 5 knots. And, well, we were rushing along at 6 or 7 knots earlier for quite a time. Even though I got the third reading and the tiny hit. So, yeah, we've certainly calmed down a lot now. We're making around 5 knots now. Yeah, so hopefully our spread by weight is worrying at all. And get in on Wednesday morning, over.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll be talking to you again tomorrow night, and you're looking to go in on Wednesday morning. I'll just see if David's got anything untoward.
Yeah, good evening, Jan, and nothing untoward that I could see. The trough that you are in is slowly moving off, and I suspect that by tomorrow things should be a little bit better, a little bit less cloud, still the remnants of it. It's fairly broken, this trough, but it's there, and you can see it pretty clearly on satellite imagery. The wind that you are talking about, I'm seeing more southerly wind, about the same speed that you report, about 14 or 15. Tomorrow, about the same thing tomorrow. And then by Wednesday morning, they're going to veer just a little bit. So you'll be looking at, we'll call it southeast winds, about the same strength. And I find it interesting that your wind report is a little bit different from what I see, and this is a good example of how the models struggle when you've got a lot of obstacles in the way. And the obstacles I'm talking about are all of the various islands in the Lau group. They are definitely changing the true wind direction due to their influence, I believe. That's my opinion anyway. So anyway, it's very appreciative to get the real wind for comparison's sake. But anyway, there's not that much difference in what they are saying and what you are actually getting. So with that trough moving off, and by the time you get there on Wednesday morning, it should be very nice. And you know, if you've been there before, once you round the corner and get around to the Cousteau area, I don't know what the wind is going to be, but it will be a lot less than what you had experienced just before you went around the corner. So anyway, almost at home base. So very good. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Over.
What's the correct truth? Because I did say south-southwest, not southwest. So the winds are definitely south-southwest. It's going to be in what you see. Okay, thanks very much for that. It's certainly going to be nice to have a little bit of a calmer session.
Here you go.
I went to the hopefully keep you while I'm yeah. Both these cars have got Harbour as they're on their way. They're flying out for the States TV. They're back to the boat to sort out a few things. Over.
Roger that. Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave you in peace to concentrate on what is around you. And I shall just say clear with Narada and say hello to Zoomax, who are receiving us very well over there in the Tuamotus in Tahanea. And funnily enough, because I've just put Zoomax into the AIS, and I'm sure I've done this before, and they reckon you don't exist, so you'll have to give me your MMSI number and see if that makes a difference. I've put a capital letter in, I've put a capital X in, I've done all sorts of things, but anyway, can't find you, so you'll have to give me your MMSI number. All right, is there anybody who wants to make contact with Gulf Harbour Radio? Please call. No, nothing heard. We'll leave you in peace and go back. We've got great track and field on the Olympics at the moment, so it's all pretty exciting. The men's 100 metres was absolutely amazing because you couldn't work out who was who. They did the old photo thing to see who was a 1/1000th of a second ahead of the other. But yeah, it was really interesting. All right, have a good night, everybody, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Cheers all. Yeah, I would put Zoomax in and nothing there.
But they came up before, didn't they? Another day, different day.
No, this is on marine traffic.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying on other days you.
Absolutely, they have.
So.
Weird.
Marine traffic is screwing up for him.
Yeah. Oh, I know what they're doing. They put a message in to say that they were doing some maintenance or something.
Oh, so they turned it off.
Probably, but the others were. I could find. I have to stop.